Today I have some fibre test results for you. We took samples of 6 of the cria, sent them off, had them analysed. It's not too expensive, it's only about £4 an animal, and we've got some results. And this helps me think about, do I keep the animal or not? Now here we have Thumper's printout, because it was Thumper you saw us taking the sample from, and let me try and explain what it means. So the first thing I look for is a very pointy profile, and I want it to be over towards the left because that shows that it's not too coarse. Now any fibres above 30 microns are scratchy, so we really don't want to see them, definitely not in a cria, as the fibre gets coarser as the alpaca gets older usually anyway. So we can now see this has an average diameter of 17.1, which is reasonable. Being a cria sample, we would expect that this is only indicative. It will change by the time he's a year old, which will give us a better picture. And some animals are still, their fibres still finalising the way it's going to be when they reach about 2. So we have an average diameter of each fibre of 17.1 microns, and we have a standard deviation of 3.7. So let me try and explain what that means. So just to give us easy figures, if the average diameter was, say, 20, that could be made up of half the fibres being 10 and half the fibres being 30, which would be a scratchy fleece with the really fine fibres almost unprocessable and not good at all. So that would have a really high standard deviation because the spread would be really wide here. But if it was all between, say, 18 and 22, you'd have a really low standard deviation. So I'm looking for a low micron, but most importantly, a low SD. So I'm now going to show you one that came back when we were doing shearing. This is Ivanhoe, and now you know why Ivanhoe has moved on to a non-breeding herd. So his curve, first of all, is much, much wider. Look, there's fibres here almost up to 60. And his average micron was 31.3. His standard deviation was 7. So this really is not a good fleece profile at all. Hence, Ivanhoe has many, many qualities, but passing on good fibre to his offspring is not likely to happen, so he's not to be a dad. So there we are, a quick look at fibre analysis, and we're looking for this tall, thin curve with a low average micron and a low SD. Of course, there's lots more you look at than that, but just a taster.